Okay, hey guys, this is a refresher to what we learned last week. So what did we do? We learned how to use Destructibles and animations. Isn't that awesome? Let me just show you what that looks like. I will show you how to set up this professional split screen. I've done a few different animations, but one of the ones I like is the enemy. When the enemy sees you, they'll start chasing at you. Now their speed doesn't change, but that's all good. See, there we go, and they're chasing. And you see in that left screen, I'm animated as well, and they're going to attack me. Ready? Don't get too scared. This is quite scary. Whoa! Whoa. Look at those graphics. Isn't that incredible? So they are moving forward. Oh yeah, see, you can see they're moving forward. Just very slow. That's what we're going to do today. Is animate the enemy. Isn't that awesome? And also Destructibles. So let's start with Destructibles. So go to this website here, Dev Assets powered by Brackies. Just type that URL. Just if you understand how SEO works, just type in Dev Assets into Google. It should come up. Or even just write in Dev Assets Western Props. It should come up. Feel free to pay the designer some money. It's up to you. Or just get it for free. Grab it for free. Hit the big blue button. It will download. It will go to your downloads. Extract it or unzip. So you hit extract all. I'm just trying to find the right one so you don't get confused. Oh, there it is. Western Prop Pack. Then you should have that folder once it's extracted. Then go to assets, go to import a package, custom package, and then go downloads, Western Prop Packs, Western Props. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to show you what that looks like, even though I've already got it in mind. And then it will import, hit import, and then Bob's your uncle. It's done. Awesome. The tutorial's finished. No, I'm just joking, guys. Still a bit to go. All right. So once you've done that, find your folder, Western Props Prefabs. Now, if you're wondering, you're thinking, sir, that's amazing that you've got them separated like that, so I can see the game and the scene. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I've always said at the start of the lesson to reset your layout, because the last thing I want you to do is to get confused and not understand what's going on. All right, so let me show you how to do that today. What's going on there? Oh yeah, that's right. So you see you've got two tabs here. Just click and drag and it should stick. And then you've got it. That's amazing, isn't it? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Western Props Prefabs, and we're going to drag. Oops. We're going to before we drag it, actually, what we're going to do is just click on here and then just add components. So you can see I've got rigid body and box collider. Add that. What that does is it just says every other time you drag and drop, these settings will be there. So it's just, if you're lazy like me or want to do things just very quickly, you'll do that. So wooden crate cracked, and then wooden crate. And you can even change the scale so that automatically the scale should look quite different. Yeah, so just play around with that scale, and each time, once you change the prefab settings or the components in the prefab, automatically it does that. So we've added box collider to our wooden crate. Excellent. So we should have wooden crate, which you drag and drop, and then we should have wooden crate, which let's make that tab. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Okay. All right, so once you've done that, make add component, new script. We're just going to add this to our crates. Hit destruct. Type in here destruct. Did that work? Now in your script, just write this here and make sure you spell it all correctly. So public game object destroyed version, transform position, transform dot rotation, game object, destroy game object. So really simple. All we're doing is we're saying that when mouse clicks, we're going to create a new object and we're destroying the one that was clicked. Okay, so I'm going to move forward because you can pause that if I am moving too fast. Let me fix this annoying pink stuff here. Oh. Yours won't be pink. Pink means that I've been playing with the rendering and now it should work. Okay, let me just double check something. Sorry guys. So you see how it just cracked? Yeah, yay, that's awesome. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So now when you click things, this bottle doesn't want to break. It really does not want to break. Boom. Nothing happened there. What about that one? Alright, so what we need to do is go back to our wooden crate and make sure that its tag is enemy. Wait, no we don't, sorry. What am I talking about? We just need to go back to our prefab wooden crate. On our wooden crate script, we need to add the destroyed version. So click on that little circle here and then type in here wooden crate cracked. Now when we hit play, it should be working. How cool is that? So just play around with that. You can see that you've got one for glass bottles. You might need to play around with those settings as well. Whoa. But yeah, that's what it looks like. You've got to just... So I've said that I want wooden crate cracked, which is this one here. And it's apparently very small, is it? No, it is stuck. What if I add 200 or 200? No, it's too much. Wooden crate cracked. Just change the size if it's too small, as I have done. So just make it 10 by 10 by 10. Hit play, and that should be fixed up. Just play around with that scale. Depending on your scale. Whoa, that looks cool. Oh. Alright. Just play around with that. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to leave it because if you've got that problem, I'm going to fix it for you. Why is it doing that? Why does it think I want it to be that small? No, that's wrong. Because I've got wooden... I said wooden crate cracked. I don't think this is going to muck up on your system. I just think I've got too many different ones that I'm using. So, yeah, excellent. Whoa, I love that. That's disappointing. I thought that was huge, but it's just pretty small. All right, Excellent. So we're just going to say that's done. I don't think you're going to get any problems with your ones. Fantastic. Yeah. Now, next thing we're going to do is we are going to animate our enemy. So you should have the orc demo character. So this guy here, we're going to be using that character. So we have animations. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 animations. If your character, enemy, whatever you want to animate does not have animations and you want to do this tutorial, find a character that does have animations. Once you have found the animations of your character, click on animation. If there's a folder, just find those animations. You can click play button for them to play and just see what they will look like. Now we did get a free one, so there are more animations, but they want you to pay. Animations are complex and they cost money. Now we are going to click on add, that little plus symbol here, and we are going to go animation. Oh, not animation. Delete that. Yes. We're going to hit animation control, animator controller. We're going to call this either, if you're following the same as I am, enemy animator. So I'm going to just call this enemy 1 animator just because I have already got one. This is what mine looks like. It's super advanced. I just don't want to change it. It's not really super advanced, but I'm just going to show you how to fix this up. So why is that doing that? Can I move it over? Goodness. Let me just fix this up. Yep, okay, that's good enough. So we just drag our animation. So let's do a standard one. What's going to be our standard one? Let's just say idle. Let's go with idle. So we want idle to be our standard one. Hit save. Go back to your enemy and you'll see animator. If you don't see animator, add the component and watch this controller. We're going to add enemy animator. I've got 2. Do not be too worried about that. Now let's check that out. Whoa. So much better when it's full screen. So there you go. It's animated, the tail's wagging. It's different than what I had before, but we'll fix that up. Cool, cool, cool. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to be adding in our combat. Just drag and drop. We're going to be adding in the run. We're going to be adding in the combat. You know what? I don't like idle. I'm sorry. I'm just going to get rid of it. Let's go walk. Okay, I just want it always to be walking. This is an orc. Okay, they don't idle. They're always ready. They're ready to attack. They are ready for anything. How come walk? Yeah. Then run. Where's run? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're just making the standard one walk. Okay. Next, we're going to do run. And the way you get them to join together, you hit make a transition. Just right click on the tile, make a transition, and it will then create those arrows. And we're going to do that again. Make a transition, and then right click, make a transition. So your arrow should look like that on your animator. Okay, that means that when it is running, it can attack, and that transition will happen. Okay, once you have done that, we need to add some parameters. And we're going to add a integer, and we're going to just call this condition. Just like that. Awesome. We are then going to add not add a behavior. What is it? Add a condition, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, now. Yeah, okay. Now click on each one of those arrows, and we're going to add the condition. Condition is equal to 1. So when it's 1, we're going to start running. And then we just click on the arrow here. So when it is 2, we're going to attack. And then these arrows go back as well. When it is 1, go back. And then when it is 0, go back. Okay, excellent. Now we can see what this looks like. We can just hit play in our game. We can have a look at these characters here. Oh, that's because yours won't do that. So you can just change the condition here, but mine will fight with me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so you change the condition there, it will change it to a 0 or a 1 or a 2, the animation should change. Excellent. Well, now we're going to do one final thing. We're going to save it. We're going to go to our enemy script. And we're going to go to enemy controller here. Open up your script. Oh, got a message. And we're going to write some lines of code here. Will Brooks. Who is Will Brooks? Marketer. Alright, so we're writing this line 8. We're writing line 25. We're writing line in your enemy controller. Just write these lines here. And that's it. So all we're doing is adding, and this one here, sorry. So, oh no, that's already done. I've got to do it again. Awesome. So what we're doing here is we're using the animator, get the component. If it is less or equal to 50, it's going to attack. That's what that is doing. Else, which is going to run. It's going to run to the player. Else, it's going to just go 0 and it's going to look at the spawn point. So that might be a little bit confusing. Let's break that down again, because this is a little bit different than what you wrote. So just, in fact, I wrote this line here, this line, and this line, and I added the else here. So just have a look at what I wrote, and feel free to use it. Or if you don't want to, that's fine. I've got 3 states, animator states: walk, run, attack, and I wanted to use them all, and so that's what I did. So if vector is less or equal to that look radius that we did remember, the enemy is moving towards the target, which is the player. Okay. Now we can then start the run. Okay, but if we want to have the attack animation, we then have to have another condition. So if vector2.distance is less or equal to 50 of the player, we're then going to start that attack animation, which is awesome. Otherwise, if it's further away, it's going to be that run animation. If it's neither of those, if it's too far away, it's just going to be walking to the spawn point. So that's what that is there. That's everything. Once you have done that, awesome. Check it out. Your game is gonna look amazing. So that's how you do animations. That's how you do Destructibles. You can even see here in the animator that our orcs so you can click on one of your orcs if you want to see where he is. So he's attacking. The animation is the attack, and now he's still attacking. Well, why is he still attacking? And now he's walking. It seems like he's gotten stuck. Oops, and now I've fallen off. It should stop attacking. Let me just try that one more time to see if that's an issue that I have made, and I will fix that. But anyways, that's what it is. Hopefully you can use this in your games to make them just slightly more engaging. The more elements and components that we add, the more fun our game does become. Okay, so just remember that. All right. I'm just going to try one more thing. So if you've already done this, there was, I guess, no need for you to check this out. But hopefully you have learnt something useful. And that attack animation doesn't stop, does it? We've got a problem, Houston. Let's check. Condition. Needs to be 1. Yeah, so just make that equals to 1. I made a mistake there. So you see that? I made a mistake. That little arrow pointing up from attack to run needs to be set to condition equals to 1. All right, awesome. Thank you guys. You've done absolutely terrific. Let me know how you go with this. One other quick thing I will say is if you want there to be no exit time, so it to be immediate. The moment the player moves away, the moment the player moves too close, the animation changes straight away. There's no fade in with that animation. You just uncheck it, and then it will be instant, that reaction. Awesome, guys. You're terrific. Thank you.